Hello Catherine, it's me James, and we're here talking about Bayonetta 3 on GAMINGbible. I love Bayonetta 1 and 2, so I better love Bayonetta 3. Talk to me, tease me, tell me what's in store.
Hi. So I think, anyone who's loved the previous two is definitely going to love this, because from what I've played so far, I think it's probably the best one.
Ooh.
I'll preface it with that. I'm not done with it yet, so that's not like a final verdict or anything like that. But at least from what I've played, it genuinely does have the potential to be the best one. The changes and just everything about it is just so much fun, and I think you're going to love it.
Okay, I have one serious burning question for you. Is it as challenging as the first Bayonetta, or is it more difficulty-wise the same as the second Bayonetta?
Personally, I think it's close to the second one. There's definitely challenge there. I'm not saying it's easy by any means, and also there are difficulty options. So I'm playing on the middle of the road sort of one. I can't remember exactly what it called them, but I think it was story and normal and hard, and I'm on the normal one, so I'm not playing it the hardest way, but it is definitely still challenging at this one. It's a good difficulty level for me.
Okay, cool. I remember because Bayonetta 2, the normal mode of Bayonetta 2, was pretty much the same as the easy mode of the first one. I take it you still have the ranks at the end of each level?
Yeah, so you've got all your medals like you always had with the, you can pure platinum or just anywhere in between stone and that.
I love that stone is the basic, by the way. I love that it's like stone. I don't even want to tell people I got stoned.
It's genuinely embarrassing, isn't it? Any sort of result I get where there's a stone in that, I'm not sharing that with anyone. Like, if you have a bad day, it's like, okay, no one else is ever gonna see this.
Just blur the screenshot. Okay, now I understand there's a new character called Viola. What's her name?
She's got a lot of mystery to her. There's a lot that I don't know about her yet, but she's a witch herself. She's a witch in training, which means that, she has a lot of fighting abilities that are similar to Bayonetta's, but they're still, pretty different. So she does have witch time. She can dodge things and have that, opening to attack people. But she uses a sword, which makes everything a bit different, because she has to parry the attacks rather than just dodge them.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, because I remember you could unlock certain weapons for Bayonetta in previous games.
Yeah.
So you play as two different protagonists then?
Yeah, from what I've played, it's not a constant, you can pick who you want to play. It seems to be, more tied to different story events.
Okay, so a bit like Devil May Cry 5 then, in the way that, your protagonist, your player character changes based on a scenario.
That's what it seems like, yeah. Again, I've not, gotten to the end of it, but that's what it seems like.
Okay, cool.
But yeah, Bayonetta's still got different weapons in this game. You're not just limited to any particular one. But Viola's, base kit is, so she's got a katana, she's got magic darts instead of a gun, so that you're just throwing all these, things. They don't seem to have any effects. I think it's just, they have a nice little sparkle to them.
Does she feel radically different?
She feels more agile to me. I'm not sure if she's actually meant to be, but to me she feels a bit more agile. She seems to move about a bit faster. I don't know if she can jump, higher. She kind of feels like she does, but don't hold me to that.
I can't believe you're saying that she's faster and more agile than Cereza after everything that you've been through with that character.
I know, and I think the thing is, that's something that I've really enjoyed about Viola as well, that she doesn't feel particularly weaker or stronger. They're not introducing her as oh, this is just Bayonetta but better, or Bayonetta but worse. They both feel on a level, which I think is good.
There's still a lot of the game for you to see. And it's on Nintendo Switch, naturally. Have you been playing it handheld, on TV? Been playing both?
I've tried a bit of both. I'm mainly playing on TV. You definitely lose a little bit of the clarity in the handheld, but I think, that we're used to that. Switch players know that, once you go into handheld, you're going to, lose a little bit of the quality there. But in terms of the performance, though, I was surprised that it still is super smooth. I don't know what the frame rate is, to be honest, but it's very smooth, and it feels the exact same across handheld and the TV mode. So.
Okay, if you were to pick one feature that you really love right now, what would it be?
I think it's got to be the demon slave stuff. So basically, like, before Bayonetta, she had all the infernal demons that she always summoned, like, you know, at the climaxes and stuff like that to finish enemies off.
I still to this day don't understand what she says. And she's like, oh, Viola!
I know.
The giant monster just absolutely does them. It's brilliant.
Yeah. Well, you can get ready for more of that, because now she can do that pretty much any time that she wants, like mid-fight. So there's exceptions, but like depending on like if she's in a closed space or something like that. But she can summon her demons now, like just mid combo, and it just feels so powerful and it's so much fun. It's great.
I love stuff like that. So am I to take it though it's still as sort of camp and schlocky as the previous ones?
Very over the top. Like, yeah, that's sort of over the top fun, but also, you know, it's not so over the top that it feels ridiculous. It's like ridiculous in a fun way.
Yeah, well, I mean, as it should be, right? It's like listening to an sort of like a mid-70s Queen album. Like, it's over the top, it's brilliant. Don't take it seriously, just enjoy it.
Exactly. And I think that, you know, if it's not a game that someone's tried before, it might, like, you know, seem a little bit strange at first, but it's definitely one that I think will land with a lot of people.
All I can say is I'm excited to play it.
I'm excited for you to play it. I think you're going to love it.
Where does this stand for you in terms of games you played this year?
Oh, that is a big question. And
You're very early on. I want to just say, you're very early on, so this isn't a definitive answer.
No, not at all. But from what I've played so far, it has the potential. Like, for me, this year it's been Xenoblade 3. That's been my, like, number one ever since I played that. But genuinely, this does have the potential, and I don't know if it's going to do it, but it's certainly fighting up there. It's fighting up there to be in the, like, top ranking, so we'll have to see how it is by the end of it.
Well, awesome. That's great news. Like I say, as a Bayonetta fan, I can't wait for this, you know. Like,
yeah.
I'm so excited for it. Okay,
I think you're going to have a great time.
Okay, well, Catherine, thank you so much for taking the time to talk to me about it. I can't wait to see your full review whenever that comes out, and I can't wait to play it. So thank you very much.
No problem. Great talking to you.